Hey, what's up YouTube? Pallab here. Samsung India last evening showed us the brand new Samsung Gear S3. Well, it's not exactly brand new for the world, but it's entering India right now. Gear S3 has been garnering quite a bit of praise outside, mainly due to its more traditional watch-like design and also, the ruggedness and some of the other features, the battery life even. And it's in pre-order in India right now, but you should get it soon. The pre-ordering is available on the Samsung website. So as I told you just now, the Gear S3 looks like a watch, and I think the transition from the S2 and the S3 was that it should more look like the traditional watch but act like a smart watch. So the Gear S3 will come in two designs. One is called the Frontier, which is kind of more a rugged one, more adventure one, and it looks like one. And then there's a Classic, which is kind of more business oriented or maybe more daily life oriented. That does not mean that the Classic would or the Frontier, either of these would come cheap. They would, I think the price would start at 28,500. They are certainly not cheap. But then we went hands-on last evening and we really came back impressed. First of all, let's take a look at the quick specs over there. Now that we've run through the specification more or less, let's check out what we found out during our hands-on. So it's a beautiful looking watch, all metal body. It actually oozes class and kind of looks very, very durable, but still fat, and it'll kind of stick out of your hand. And it's also slightly on the heavy side because it's packing a lot of sensors and other chips inside, but yeah, it will make its presence felt on your wrist, mind you. And that leather strap that I was talking about, any 22mm strap would do. It's a genuine leather strap, the one that at least came with this particular model. And all in all, the whole device looks very premium, and you can see how the user interface works. Now it runs on Tizen, Samsung's own proprietary software, and that's the bezel with the diamond cut edges. You can just rotate the bezel to show various features. So it actually has two crowns. The upper crown straight away takes you to home and some other things, and then also the lower crown would take you to, I think the upper one would take you to only one step back, and the lower crown would straight away take you to home. They also can act as other features, and there's just some of the stuff, like it always comes with S Health, of course, and then your steps. Yeah, there, see, one press on the upper crown would take you one step back, and rotating the bezel will kind of circle it or shuffle it through the various widgets that you have, and then you get to the main app and the settings page. So you can also calculate sleep, you can have your activity tracker, your steps, and the other kind of things. And some of the apps around here, you have a news briefing, gallery, of course, world clock. It also comes in altitude and barometer reading, weather. Let's take a quick look at the settings. This is styles, device, display, connection. You have security features, accessibility. Also have a power saving feature in case you want to stretch that claimed 4-day battery life. And that's the about device, and that's the model number R770. It comes with Bluetooth 4.2, by the way, that uses a lot less battery life than before. Also comes with Knox, comes with 4 GB internal storage, and also I think 786 MB of RAM, which should be good enough for a wearable device actually. Yeah, let's go back and check out some other stuff, like there's a power saving input. So you can also have a default keyboard here, but then there is one new thing that comes here, that you can just scribble with your finger and it kind of tries to recognize that and digitizes that into a message. Some of the security features like screen lock, pin, it's only pin right now. That day when you could actually wrist or maybe fingerprint sensor it, then your display brightness and sound styles. So here comes the watch faces. They say always on watch face, background style. Yeah, you can customize your watch faces. It's not that you have to use the templates, but these are the background that you can use, and then you can also use the dials, and also you can use other designs to customize and make your own watch face. So these are some of the templates, watch faces that come with it. I love the chronograph. That's what I generally always use. Yeah, some of those. So there are more watch faces this time. There are more complicated watch faces also this time. So in connection, you have Bluetooth, you have Wi-Fi. Do not have NFC though here. Yeah, you always have as voice, so it will always take your voice cues. As voice has never been very effective, so I don't know. We'll have to really test how this works actually. But more or less, you would see that the design and moving through UI and doing various transactions is very easy thanks to the rotating bezel and the crown. And overall, as you must have seen, that the first thing is that the S3 looks more like a watch with an always on watch faces, and then it kind of it's rugged if you buy the Frontier variation. Plus you can attach any 22mm strap here, and the Tizen powered UI, it's not much different from the previous ones, but then it's very smooth, and you do not have to go fiddle around looking for stuff. It's out there. Just rotate the bezel and just come back with the crowns and stuff. So it's more or less it's easy to operate. I would say whatever little time we got with the watch, 28,500 is expensive, so it better stand up to that and better delivers when it comes to our lab. So till then, stay tuned. Thank you.